everyone, happy Friday. This week's question is, what kind of sweeteners can I use? So I want to talk a little bit about the ones that I use, and I'll show you some of mine. And I also want to talk about a little bit about what you can use on phase 2 and what you can use on phase 3 and what you can do on for life. So, but I want to definitely stress that you have to check your ingredients for sweeteners. So make sure that when you check your products before you buy them, look for hidden sugars. We have a hidden sugar post on the blog. There's all kinds of hidden sugars out there. Now they're putting them in the Melba toasts, which is very, very depressing. I don't know why they have to put that in there, but they are. So watch your ingredients. Phase 2 and phase 3, you can use sweeteners. There's some natural sweeteners, and then there's stevia, which stevia really isn't a natural sweetener. It's a herb that happens to be sweet. So you can use stevia every day, all day long. I put it a lot in my tea. I do a lot in my yogurt, my chocolates. I put stevia in a lot of things, and so I get a lot of times asked which kind of stevia I use. And this is the one so far that I found that I really like. So I've done a number of testing, and this is my favorite. So it's not really bitter, so it's good. The other stevia that I use is this little sweet leaf, and I only just took one of the flavors, but there's all kinds of flavors. Oh my goodness, they're just so yummy. I just throw them in hot water, and I'm very happy. So I use that a lot. So those would be the things that you can add and use for phase 2. Now, phase 3, you can start to introduce natural sweeteners, but I would not do it the first week or 2. I would do it after you have stabilized. So, or if you're really close to last dosage weight and you can afford a little gain to see if it affects you or not. You just have to really, really watch which ones affect you. And so, again, back to one of my past vlogs, make sure you track everything you eat so you can find the culprit. I have had a lot of people that have come to me and have been gaining, and they don't know why, and they're making this certain muffin or whatever it is, and they've been eating it every day, and come to find out it has the natural sugar in it. So you can gain from natural sweeteners. I just want to say you can have them, but in moderation and occasionally. They are not for everyday use. So, because if you do use them every day, you will gain. Okay, with that said, I'm going to show the ones that I recommend, the ones that I use. I do a lot of, as you guys know, I do a lot of cooking and baking, so I have done a lot of experimenting with different types of natural sweeteners. Couldn't think of the word. It's Friday. So the one that I really like to use is this right here. It is agave nectar, and this is the one that I really recommend that you get. I buy this at Costco, and so there's also coconut nectar, but this one, I buy it at Costco. It's a lot cheaper, so this is the one I use. I also use raw honey, and so you want to make sure that when you buy honey, that you use raw. I use this in my muffins, and it's very, very good. So that's one you can use. I also use this maple syrup, and again, you have to watch your ingredients, make sure it's 100% pure. And somebody's at my door, so I'm just going to quick finish this up. And the next thing that I use is xylitol. And I use this with baking. You use it just like you would sugar. The only problem with this is you need to introduce this very, very slowly, because you have to watch your runs. You can get diarrhea from this, so introduce this very, very slowly. But you can use it. This is my very, very favorite one. So this one I use a lot when I'm baking and cooking. And so this one here is whole cane sugar. I a lot of times refer it to Rapadura. It used to say Rapadura on the package, but it no longer does that. So anyways, there's going to be more information on the blog. So have a happy Friday, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.